it's Mark. My Mark Cooks and Eats Things. Today I'm making a Stifado, which is a Greek beef stew. When I was researching this recipe, they described it to me as the best beef stew you've never tried. So I've got all the mise en place done. It's not a very complicated recipe as far as the ingredients go. We've got our stewing meat. We've got a kilogram of this all together. We've got an equal amount of pearl onions, all peeled and ready to go. Easiest way to peel these is to put them in a pot of boiling water for 2 minutes. Cut the root end off and just squeeze them down from the top. They'll pop right out of their skins. Quick and easy. I've got 1 onion chopped. I've got 5 cloves of garlic. I've got my braising liquid, or my liquid to deglaze the pan with. This is red wine, cognac, and red wine vinegar. I've also got some canned tomatoes, 400 grams, and then bay leaf, allspice berries, and some nutmeg. We'll also use some salt and pepper to kind of finish off the flavor of this. But what we're doing now is we're going to brown off all the meat. We do this in little batches, a bit at a time, till we get it all browned off. Alrighty, so a healthy amount of oil on the bottom of the Instant Pot. I like using the Instant Pot for this. I'm going to slow cook it all day, and I can peel it into the Instant Pot, so I don't lose any of the flavors or any of the juices at all. So I get the meat still partially frozen, which isn't really the biggest deal, but anyway, a little bit of time to get all the meat in and brown on both sides, and then once that's done, we'll move on to the next step. So I've got the meat all browned off now, and now I'm going to saute the onions and the garlic. I always do the onions and garlic separately because the onions take a longer time to cook, and the garlic doesn't take as much. And once the garlic, if it overcooks, it goes really kind of bad, acrid kind of taste to it. So the Instant Pot's really hot. You're going to want to keep these onions moving around quite a bit. You don't want them to burn. You're looking just to get them to soften a little bit. So this will take probably just about, in this pan, 2 or 3 minutes. Then I'll put the garlic in, let the garlic go for 1 more minute, and then we'll deglaze the pan. So in goes the garlic now. It's been a couple minutes for the onions are nice and soft, and the pan is starting to take on some color. Like I say, in goes the garlic. Garlic won't be long, a minute maybe. But you don't want it to burn. You just want the garlic to kind of just start heating up and releasing the aromatics of the garlic. Now you can smell the garlic already. That tells me that it's already released the oils and stuff out. So it's not going to give it a chance to burn. In goes the deglazing liquid. This is red wine vinegar, and cognac. All mixed together. It smells divine. Make sure to really scrape the bottom of the pan. Get all that brown bits up and into your braising liquid. Oh yeah. I wish you could smell this already, but alrighty. So I got all the liquid up off the bottom of that pan. In with the tomatoes now, and the liquid from the tomatoes. Again, we're going to break those up a little bit. They'll break down as they cook anyway. This is also going to add to the liquid for our stew broth. I'm going to let that come back up to a boil in here, and when it does, I'm going to add in the last of the ingredients and the herbs, and then we're going to seal it shut, and we're going to let it slow cook on low. The longer the better. We'll probably let it go for 5 or 6 hours anyway. Here's our herbs and spices. Like I said, before the meat goes back in, I'll taste this for the salt and pepper level to figure out how much more salt and pepper it needs. It's definitely going to need some. We all know that. And that's it, my friends. Like I say, give me a couple more minutes and I will be ready to show you the last step before I seal it shut. So I get everything back up to temperature again. This is back to a boil. And now we're going to add just the last little few things in. We've got our kilogram of peeled white onions. I'm going to turn this off, turn it to slow cook. And like I said, I'll probably let it go for, I'll set it for 6 hours. And we'll see how it goes. In go the onions. Oh, look at that. Beauty, beauty. And then last but not least, back goes in the stewing beef, and I put it in a bowl because I want all the juices from this to go back in as well. And now I'm going to add just enough water so that everything's just barely, almost covered. This needs a little bit more liquid in it. about there, I think. That looks good. Everything's pretty much covered, but not all the way. And there we go. This is going to cook now for, like I say, on low in the slow cooker for the next 6 hours. And at that point, it'll be ready. And we'll come back and we'll taste it. Stivado's done. We made some mashed potatoes to go along with it. And my lovely wife at Shana Shows You Stuff made these beautiful, beautiful biscuits. And here's the Stifado itself. I mean, look at this. It's just... I wish there was actual smell-o-vision existed, so people could smell what this... It smells divine. Oh, there is an allspice berry in there. I don't really want to eat that. Let's see how it tastes. If I was Italian, I'd be doing this the whole time. It is fantastic. It's rich. It's flavorful. The meat's just falling apart in my mouth. Like it's just melting away. Really, I love this. It's simple. It's easy to make. It's 100% comfort food. I'll be making this again, 100%. I hope you enjoy Stifado. Thank you.